I'm going to tell you a few leadership qualities which I think will help you as an individual. The first thing I'm going to talk about is vision. As a leader, you need to have vision. Now, sometimes you will ask me, what does vision mean? Vision, I'd like to say, is the ability to see beyond what others can see. Now, when I say see beyond what others can see, it just simply means that you see with your mind's eye things that are possible. Right, so that again brings up the word which I like to use, that you are, as a leader, leading people to a place where they have not been before. You are ahead and perhaps what I would call plowing into the unknown. So vision is what helps you to know where you're going. You see the impossible and you keep going ahead, looking for that which is impossible, but making an effort to make it possible. So that is vision. You also need to have courage. Now, when I say courage, courage is not the absence of fear, but courage is the ability to make progress in the midst of uncertainty. So that uncertainty could be fear of the unknown or fear of the outcome. But whatever it is, you have to keep moving forward in the direction which you have set out, irrespective of what is happening around you. Of course, courage does not mean that you keep plowing ahead when you know that you are heading for a dead end. You need to be able to have the humility to change course. Right. Humility, again, is the ability to suppress your ego and to understand that it is not just about you. It is about your vision, it's about your team, it's about the business goals that you want to achieve. And so if you're not the best person to do things, which I know that you probably are not, you should be humble enough to accept that there are other people in your team that you can empower to do these things. Right. Just on the side note, I heard a word today. Someone said, take care of the pennies and the pound will take care of itself. That may be true to a certain extent, but then my question is, should you be the one to take care of the pennies? My answer is no. You care for the pounds and then employ someone or be humble enough to get someone to take care of your pennies. That's free of charge. So we've talked about vision, we've talked about courage, and we've talked about humility. Now let's talk about integrity. Integrity simply means let your yes be yes and your no be no. By the way, if you change your mind, come out and say, look, I have changed my mind. That is also part of integrity. Just because I said I was heading this way before does not mean I cannot change my mind. Because as leaders, we make decisions and we make progress or we move forward with limited information. And when more information comes to light, again, humility comes in place. Be humble enough to change focus or change direction. Now, when you change direction, that may sound as if you have been sort of dishonest or you did not say your mind initially. It just means that you change your mind. That has nothing to do with integrity. Integrity is letting your yes be yes and your no be no. Integrity is also living one life at work, at home, and at play. That's just one of you. Sleep well, wake up well, nothing to remember about your life. It's just one of you, one life. Don't have a different life at work and a different life at home and perhaps something else when you're with your mates. Just be the same one person. So that is integrity. Now, as a business person or as a leader, I believe you need to have focus. Focus simply means that you have to have limited things that you are working upon at a particular time. Some people have one thing they're working on, others have two or three. Whatever it is, you have to be focused. You have to understand that this is where I'm going, this is what I'm working on, and this is what I would concentrate my effort and my energy on. That means that you can achieve more and you can do more with focus. The opposite of focus is just the dissipation of energy, waste of time and waste of resources. So put your energy and your resources into one thing at a time. So we've talked about focus. Let me now talk about planning. There is a saying which I always hear: to fail to plan is to plan to fail. That simply means that if you have not made a plan for success or for reaching your goal, then the likelihood that you will not reach it is high. What we've always said and what I always talk about is the depth or the extent of your plan. How deep or how much should you plan? We live in an uncertain world. So that means that we live in a fast changing world. But does that mean that you should not plan? Yes, you should plan, but be humble enough, be flexible to change your plan, because once you hit the ground running, I can assure you that what you will find on ground will be completely different from what you have planned. So as a leader, have vision, be humble, have integrity, have a plan, work with a team, and all will be well.